What's up, guys? Welcome to Blake's Garage. Today I'm driving actually up to Auburn, California, and I'm in the BMW M4. If you guys are wondering, can you fit a giant ass mountain bike in the back of a BMW M4? Why, yes you can. I rented one of these Trek e-bikes. It's like a mountain bike, but it has like boost on it. It's got the sick battery pack. It's like pedal assist. Pretty badass mountain bike. I don't really have a nice mountain bike anymore. I got like nice track bikes and stuff like that, but yeah, I haven't had a nice mountain bike that's about, you know, like a $5,000–6,000 mountain bike. So why not rent it for a day? So I'm doing like a demo bike, and they also gave me the SeaSucker to put on top of the BMW M4. Now I drove home about 4 miles with that. It kind of freaked me out, to be honest, because my roof is carbon fiber, and you know, these things it's basically just suction cups and sucks on. Well, this bike is not light by any means, so like a road bike I would totally feel fine with, but this thing without the battery I would say weighs like 40 pounds, and I would say it weighs about 50 pounds with the battery. It was freaking me out. Side to side, like my carbon roof was kind of wobbling and wiggling, if you will, and that didn't seem cool. So I had like one of the suction cups on the rear of the trunk, and then the other on like the back part of the carbon fiber roof. Maybe what I've seen, I've seen people like suction cup to the front of the windshield for the 2 supports, and then the third on the carbon in the back, and then, you know, obviously the back wheel. That wouldn't freak me out as much because the glass I feel like would be a lot more rigid, but I have heard that people have cracked their glass from doing that. So I mean, maybe not, I don't know, maybe he already had a rock chip is what he's talking about. But I'm gonna quit rambling. We're gonna drive up there, and I'm gonna give you guys some mountain bike action today. We'll see how that goes. Haven't mountain biked in years, so it should be pretty cool. So yeah, make sure to subscribe, guys, if you haven't. I usually do a bunch of car install videos and stuff like that, but I thought this would kind of be a cool vlog, something different, and go rip up in the mountains. Always a good driving road up here. If you guys have never hit 49 on the way up to Cool, it's pretty sweet. It's a fun little stretch. Lots of twisties, but you usually get like cars behind you, so, or in front of you, I should say. I usually put the cars behind me, but you know, pretty cool little spot. So this is where it's unfair.
Yeah, this is the long one.
This is 2 of you?
Yep.
Yeah.
There's one more guy, but
He's laying over. Oh my God. Hello, high gear. That's dope, dude. Woo!
Bro, isn't it fucking crazy how these bikes just eat that shit up?
Yeah.
Like if you just sit back, dude, my hand's killing too.
Yeah, no.
I just
keep
try
fucking
and,
turning off. Whatever. I guess that's
I
fine.
try and just hang my ass behind my back tire
Yeah.
and just do this.
Whew.
What a workout.
Yeah. It's amazing those don't hurt more. Hey, look at this jump. Woo! See, it fucked me. See, it turned off. It turned off, and then that was horrible. Yeah, it turned off on me one more time on that little uphill, and I was like,
Remember you said something about like your momentum going down shuts it off.
yeah. Well, I think it sees you don't need it or some shit.
You're not pedaling on that.
Right. All right, that's That's turbo mode. Oh.
I have a 29er BMX.
Yeah.
And that's my wheelie bike, dude.
Oh yeah.
Just sit down.
This thing's hard to wheelie, but I'm getting down the feeling a bit.
The problem is for me on these, the brakes grab too hard. So I can't feather the brake when I wheelie.
Yeah.
I like doing that.
Whew. Okay, so I don't know though if we have the same axle. Do we?
No.
You just have a little skewer stitch. So I may have to put this up there.
Did they give you that?
Yeah, they like loaned it to me, which was cool. Because they're like, here, you could take this. I'm like, all right. All right, guys, so this is the SeaSucker up on top of the M4 carbon fiber roof. It works. This is the least sketchy way I found of doing it. I don't like doing it on the full carbon piece because it like kind of wiggles a little bit, honestly. So on the glass, it seemed really, really good. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And it didn't fall off, so that's good. Yeah, dude, that jump's sick. Woo! Nice. That was fun. Oh, all right, guys, this thing's pretty badass. One of my recommendations is, I don't know if you can program this. This thing keeps turning off. That's fucking annoying. I want it to like never turn off because I'm constantly like hitting the button because it gives you more drag when the car's not driving, so, or the bike's not driving. So anyways, this thing's pretty rad though. Soaks up the bumps like no one's business. And yeah, good time, dude. Thanks for coming, inviting me. That's fun. So I'm sure you're curious, how does this thing work? So it's got little suction cups, and you just pump it up. And as soon as the little orange situation goes away, see how it's going away? You're fully sucked. You're fully SeaSucked. So you do that on all of them. What I'm doing with this bike, you just take off the front wheel. So this is pretty straightforward. Unclamp that, unthread the axle. Now I'm gonna put the SeaSucker on first. If you have like a lightweight bike, you don't really need to do that. Probably you could do it on the car. This one's kind of heavy, so boom, you just slide the axle out, right? And you're gonna use that axle. You take the wheel off, that'll go in the car. If you're wondering how these come off, all you do is just peel up on the side and they pop off. And then you put this on like this. Slide the axle through all the way. Tighten this up so it's good. And we're actually getting two bikes in M4. Well, not in it, but I should say one on it and one in it. So yeah, that's working out. And then all I'm doing is just setting up this piece. So you kind of put it in the general area that you think the tire is gonna go. Now you could possibly put this in the middle, on the side, or whatever. You could even put it on the roof. This is carbon roof, so I'm not really too keen on that. It was kind of bending on the way home. See how it does that? So I'm just sucking it to the glass, and then one on the carbon, and then this the back on the carbon as well. I'm gonna take out the battery because that weighs a shitload, and then we'll be good to go. But pretty much we're going like this. Yep. And that's pretty much the situation, and you just start pumping. I know you're thinking maybe glass isn't the strongest. Well, also maybe carbon's not the strongest, so I'm more willing to risk my glass than I am the carbon roof on this car. And honestly, it's very rigid once it's on here. So as you see, those yellow things are gone. This one, kind of pick up the tire, get it centered. That's cool. And then we'll start sucking. Let me just strap it up. Good to go. All right, guys, so that's pretty much how you mount this thing to the roof of the car. And then we're like kind of taxiing back and forth, but I think we're all done for the day. So hopefully you guys like those clips. This is my buddy JR. His kid is gonna be starting a YouTube channel.
Life of Leo.
Life of Leo. How old is he?
2 years old.
2 years old, and what's he doing?
Ripping on a two-wheeler.
Pedaling,
Yeah,
smashing,
pedaling, swimming,
skating.
it's all the fun stuff we like to do.
Yeah, for sure. So I'll leave a link down below to that channel. You guys can check it out. If you have any kids that keep watching like unboxing stuff and you want them to like see something cool, check that out. Show you guys a little bit of fun on this road. And park ranger. So fun stuff. Yo, so just to wrap up the video, ripped up the road real quick. That was really fun, just cruising back down to my house. But that was a blast. Had a great time with JR up here. Really fun trail. So I don't know if you guys like mountain bike or anything. That was actually like the first time I've really like mountain biked, I guess you would say. Like I've done like the urban mountain biking and a lot of like BMX and stuff like that. But that was really fun. So pretty cool. Amazing how much those shocks soak everything up. I mean, you're just going over crazy huge stuff. I was able to, like, JR only had to stop like twice, which wasn't bad. So I pretty much kept up with him, minus like when I screw up, like not go down a gear, or the bike would go, would turn off. So that thing had like the e-power, not that you really needed it, but when you're going downhill and you don't have it, all of a sudden the bike becomes like if you hit an uphill is what I mean, it just becomes that much more heavier and it's much harder to ride than a normal bike. Every once in a while I'd like hit a little uphill and I wouldn't be like in the right gear, or the power would be off and I get screwed up, and that's where I kind of get gapped a little and have to catch up. But super fun. That was a really cool time. So let me know down below, guys, what you think. What do you think about the SeaSucker on the windshield? Like I was saying yesterday, I put it on the carbon and the trunk. I didn't like that setup as much. I would not recommend that setup with the front of it on there. The windshield glass area, highly recommend that spot. It was really good. Didn't move around or anything. That's a super heavy bike. Like honestly, that thing probably weighs like 35 to 40 pounds without the battery, and more like 50 pounds with the battery. That's why I'm saying it's a heavy ass bike. I think most like nice mountain bikes should be around, you know, 30, 35 pounds maybe at the most. Like a really nice one's gonna be like in the 26s, something like that. Overall, super fun though. I hope you guys like that review. SeaSucker on an M4, it works. Would I put a huge bike on it? It's like sketchy, you know? It's like, it freaks you out. I think that it would be totally fine to drive on the freeway. I put the bike back in here just because I can. I don't really feel that awesome about it going like fast, like 70, 80 miles an hour on the freeway. I'm sure it's fine. Now, with like a road bike or something like 20 pounds, I would absolutely have no issue with running it on the freeway or anything like that. This thing just kind of freaks me out because it's so damn heavy. But hope you like that video. Hope you like that little thing. I'll have links down below in the description too if you guys want to pick up one of these SeaSuckers. Helps out the channel if you buy one of those through that. So awesome. Yeah, that was fun.